Signal and Slack when you're ready. I mean, okay, there we go. All right, okay, all right, okay, adios chat, I'll see you on the other side. Let's get going. Let's play d4. Off goes the monitor, and let's go. All right, I'm gonna play c4 this time. Let's play knight c3, queen c2. Just gonna play something a little bit slower now. I also don't know, like, even if I win this match, I don't know, do I play another match today? Am I done for the day? Like, I actually have like no idea what the plan is. Now I could play a3. I think I'm just gonna, I mean, what's the simplest way of flattening this queen c2 nimzo? Now e4 is the sharp line, which is what he's hoping I'll play. I think I'm just gonna go a3 and play one of the old lines. I don't think this is what Yu Yang normally plays. This is what I played a lot when I was younger. When I was like just becoming GM level, I played this Nimzo Indian all the time. Now I could play f3 and e4, which is reasonable. I could just go e3 bishop d3, just like follow the really old school. I think I'm gonna go bishop g5. I'm gonna follow the real old school lines here, like e3 bishop d3 knight g2. I played this many times in New York Masters in the early 2000s. It's like b6 e3 and everything else. Let's go here. I think I played this knight h3 against somebody. Was it against Oparin or someone? I played some e3, like f3 knight h3. I forget who it was against. Or no, Oparin was h4 in the Berlin game, so I'm losing my mind. But anyway, it's very flat, very easy to play, and we'll see what we get. Bishop f6 was obviously fine too, but I want to keep the bishop pair if I can in this position. See what Chess Panda does. I'm guessing if I win this match, since the event is like 8 days long, probably I'm done for the day. Whereas if I lose, I probably have to play another match. But I really don't know what the format is. I just know I'm playing best of 4, and if I win, I'll find out who I play. If I lose, I have a best of 2 against somebody. But I have no idea actually how it works, so I'm kind of just like, I'm just showing up and just playing the games and seeing how it goes. Now Yu Yang plays knight c6. Now I could play e3. I think knight f3 is supposed to be fine here. Yeah, just knight f3. If g5 bishop g3 is fine. I could have played e3 too, which is also completely fine. Yeah, he's gonna go for some knight e4 and like some don't tell me I just made a mistake. Actually, I might have made a slight mistake here. I think I made a slight mistake here. Lovely, I made a mistake. Exciting times. I guess I'll go here and play e3. Oh no, but actually I realized, no, I realized if h5 bishop d, no, because h5 bishop d3 h4, I just take and I make the draw, and I only need a draw. Actually, I only need a draw here to move on, so it's actually completely fine, because I realize in my mind I'm thinking about this like I need to win the game. If you need to win the game, you're not happy with what has transpired. Now knight d2 is a move. Bishop d3 looks pretty obviously reasonable. I see he's gonna go e5 or something. I actually don't love my position, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I actually kind of really don't like my position. What have I done to this? Let me think. I could play h4, which I don't like. I think I'm actually gonna do this and take with the f pawn, and then go e5 d5. It's not great, but I'm gonna do it. He's gonna go e5, and then I'm gonna play d5 and e4, and I'm taking with the f pawn because of this slightly exposed f pawn. I'm gonna play on the f file. Now if e4, I will just take, obviously. Again, not super concerned. Should be completely reasonable for me. Basically at this point I'm like, I just have to make sure I keep the position relatively flat. I mean, he could play e4. Trying to think what else he can do here that makes some sense. I actually wonder if I misplayed this slightly. Probably not, but we'll see. I think this is a safe pre-move in case he plays e4. Actually, I think I'm completely fine here, by the way. I think I'm completely fine. Yeah, like I can just take and go yeah, just takes I just castle here. Oh, maybe I should have played c. Wait, I'm okay, but this was slightly wrong by me. This was slightly wrong. I should have played c5 first. Still okay though. Let's just go b4. Maybe I g4 there and knight d4 even, but whatever, who cares? Like he's gonna go bishop e6. Oh, or bishop b7. So now the question is, knight d2 looks fine. Stop bishop e4. The rooks are still guarded. I can play rook b1 at some point, rook f2. I think bishop e6 was just a better move. I have a feeling that he needed to target this pawn with a fixed pawn structure than trying to use a diagonal that I don't think is ever really going to be, like, it's going to be very hard to use this. And I think black is okay here, but I think winning this game is very, very unlikely now, because this pawn at f5 is a serious weakness, whereas the bishop guards the pawn and it hits c4. But now it's on a different diagonal, and I think I'm completely fine here. I dare say I might even end up a little bit better if I can get, well, I guess he always has the e4 square if I try to go this way, but okay, now I can play rook b1 to pressure the bishop potentially and go a4 a5. I mean, rook ae1 looks pretty obvious, honestly, so let's just go actually rook b1. Maybe there is some merit to putting the rook on b1, like something like, there's also merit to trading at some point and going knight b3 as well. Think about it. So I take, he takes, that can't be right. I mean, I also have just g4 maybe as well, depending. Okay, let's think about it. So I go g4 f4 takes rook a e1 takes. That should be a pretty solid safe draw. Very hard to believe that can be losing after that. So if I go g4 f4 takes rook e1, you can trade and go queen d4 takes knight b3. I mean, okay, let's think for a second. I think this is a mistake though. I think g4 should be drawing the game. I really do believe that, but g4 there is queen e5, g4 queen e5 gf5 queen e3 trade dc5 rook e2, no good. Okay, so if I take and play takes g4, that's also an option. No, that's a bad one. So g4 queen e5 is the question. Okay, so if I play g4 queen e5 takes on c5 queen e3 takes cd6 rook e2 rook f2 takes king g3, that's a draw. g4 queen e5 dc5 dc5 or bc5 dc5, not great. Not so simple. Not so simple at all, actually. Really is not easy. I was sure that I should just be not much better, but I should be completely fine. Now I'm looking at this more and it's like, it's fine, but it's not simple. Maybe I go rook b1 rook b3. That's also another option. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go rook b1 here, and the reason I'm gonna play this is because I can always guard, but I think my idea is just to try and activate. I'm just gonna go like a4 a5 b5, something along these lines down the road. Also after bishop a8, maybe now I can go g4, because queen e5 takes. I have this, and I've got a rook b8 with a classic kebab on the 8th rank, so maybe more play here for sure. So he goes there. So I think, I mean, now I actually do have g4 again. Like, it's like a g4 queen e5. I'm really getting hard stuck on this g4 idea, and I don't know why I am, but I am. So I think I'm just gonna go b5 though for now. I'm gonna go b5 a4 a5 b6. Very simple, very sort of caveman style idea, and my opponent has to find a good idea. He has to find a good concept here, or else I'm just going to simplify and open up the queen side and draw the game easily. I'm just going to a5. Not even really going to go deep into tank. Just think here, play rook b3, hold the pawn. Never is f4 because of queen g6 check at the end of the day. rook b3, a5, b6. It's very, very caveman. It's a very much a very straightforward, very caveman style move, but I think it's just simply reasonable. I don't think it's best. I suspect it's very far from the best move, but I think it's just quite reasonable. Let's see what he does here. Goes rook e5. So yeah, so he's trying to play rook e8. Very logical. So if I go a5, rook e8, rook e1, queen e6, I guess that's his idea. Also, I could go a5, b6. Actually, there's no reason I can't do that either. And e4 somewhere. Let me think about it. So if I go a5, rook e8, b6, rook e3, queen f5, queen g7. Takes pawns on b6, takes b2, rook f2 takes. I mean, I don't actually understand why this should be so good for white, or for black I should say. a5, rook e8, b6, takes, rook e3, queen f5. Yeah, I just don't see it. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh wait, he's got queen e6, which I kind of forgot was a move, but still, what's the big deal? Let's just go here, guard the pawn. b6 next move. Not in love with the position though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not in love with the way I've played this, but I think if I get a pass pawn here with b6, it should be completely fine. Now b6 is obviously a move. Rook e1 is also obviously a move. Just a question of whether I want to flick b6 or play rook e1 first. My gut instinct is that I don't know, so I think I'm gonna play rook e1. There's always knight f1 to guard. There's always b6 here later. But this might be a mistake by me. In fact, I think it is. Shoot, I should have played b6 first, I think. And rook e3 wasn't even a threat because of rook f5. What am I doing? Maybe. Yeah, of course he's got rook takes knight on d2, which I just missed completely. Very, very poor for me. Just made a blunder. It's Blundertown, USA. That's just great. Just lovely. Yeah, I just blundered for no reason, I think. It's ridiculous for me. That's just careless. Very, very sloppy stuff for me. Very, very sloppy. I mean, I can go knight f1 at some point. This is just terrible. Ridiculous. Again, the heck is this for me? And I kind of want to go b6 somewhere, but I just can't. Yeah, I've just totally misplayed this. I put this rook on b3, which is just for no good reason. Like, I'm gonna go here. I think I kind of have to. It was just so ridiculous for me though. What am I doing here? Gotta think though. I've got to think and just stay calm, because again, if I can get the time low here, good things could still happen. Like if he takes, I get rook b1, and I mean, I'm kind of pretending there. Or queen b1 actually also. Yeah, a b6, maybe there's queen b1, and I'm kind of pretending that I'm playing for more. If he goes a6, maybe I go rook f1 back or rook c1. It still feels very shaky, but maybe it's not so bad. Maybe I'm way overestimating my opponent's position. Possibly. It goes a6, yeah. So now I have to go like rook c1. I assume only move. Or rook b1. No, rook b1. b1's not so bad, but rook c1 looks correct. So I guard the pawn. I can take with the knight. Takes cd5, and I'm fine. I'm trying to figure out, like, am I way overestimating my opponent's positions, or am I just like way underestimating my position? That's what I'm not sure about. Wait, if I take rook e1, knight f1. Oh no, I'm just blind. I'm actually just blind. No, I'm just blind. What the heck? I'm actually just blind. Oh my god, I'm just blind. What the heck? I just miscalculated this whole line. What the heck? Very bad play by me. What am I doing? I had to go rook f1. That was rook f1 was the move, not rook f1, and then on rook e2 there's just d5. What the heck's wrong with me today? There's basically nothing I can do. And now if the rook were on b1 even, I could take and go knight f1 probably. Yeah, I could play knight f1. Let's put the rook literally on the worst square on the board. Okay. What the heck is wrong with me? I just don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Yeah, now I can't even blockade. That's just so bad. I guess I'll just go here and pray. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I should have put the rook on b1 if anything. b1 or f1, not on c1. c1 just like loses the game immediately. It's so illogical what I'm doing. Takes with the pawn. Okay. I mean, knight f1, there's just f4, I guess. But whatever, let's just do it. Like, at least I can kind of pretend or something, maybe. Not really, of course, but I'm just gonna move fast and hope for some cheese. Basically, that's all that I really can do at this point. We can just take the pawn. Yeah, now I'm just gonna move fast. I'm just gonna try to trick him basically in this end game. That's all that I really can do. Although maybe I could have even taken the pawn here. Maybe. Who's here? Wait, but now wait a second. Wait a second. Maybe I can go here. I mean, it's bad, obviously, but if it gets too low on time, maybe something good can happen. Go here. I mean, obviously I'm losing. That goes without saying, but He's low on time though, so maybe I can trick him somehow. I have g4 or knight a4 here. Maybe I might go here. Like f4 I can take. Like it's this is not obvious somehow. Like this should be winning. This is not trivial is what it feels like. Wait, I go. Nah, this is just losing though. And that's just a bad move. That just loses too. Yeah, I'm just missing everything suddenly. No, I'm just missing everything. Yeah, I just missed everything. Played a garbage game there. Very, very poor game. Yeah. No, this position was fine until I went. Yeah, until I allowed d5 it was fine. It's a bad game. Yeah, that was just a bad game. It's okay. More content. Yeah, rook b3 was ridiculous. This whole game was pretty stupid actually for me. Like right here. Oh, h was okay. Fair enough. But just in general, like I think c5 this is still kind of okay, but it's already going the wrong direction. Like it's all going the wrong direction. Just a bad game. Not a big deal though. Not a big deal. Probably should have lost the first game anyway, so how it goes. Maybe I should have played e4 on move 1. Maybe. Perhaps. There are many ways to keep that game flat, and I found a way to not keep the game flat where it should be a draw. But that's how it goes. Not a big deal. Just have to play one good game. Let me see. Oh, we're starting right away. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, let's play e5. Probably he'll play the same thing and try to change the order is my guess. He'll play like something very similar and change the order. He'll probably play h3 actually. He'll probably play h3 first, I'm betting. Just a guess. This game though, I am going to move a little bit quicker because I do feel like when he gets low on time, bad things happen. Now he goes rook e1 right away. I still think knight g4 is playable for some reason. But I could be crazy. I could be completely insane. Like I could just be playing a bad variation too. Like I think knight h6, king h8, and f5 is supposed to be acceptable. Or do I have the wrong order where he hasn't played a4 yet? Maybe. I don't know. Unclear. Very, very unclear. But I think I have the wrong order. I think I got it wrong. I think I got the order wrong this game. Yeah, I got the order wrong. Then he goes knight f1 and I got the order wrong. But there is knight a5. Wait, but now there's knight a5? Okay, but while white is okay here, this should never be a problem for me. Like h6. Okay. B5's a move. I think rook e8's just fine. The only danger I have here is if he can get some sort of kingside attack. But that's why I'm gonna try to strike in the center very quickly. Like c6 and d5 makes a lot of sense here. I mean, I could just play d5 right away, but I think c6 is correct. He's gonna go like bishop e3, and then I'm gonna go d5. Or actually, sorry, bishop e3. I'm gonna go bishop e8 first, and then d5. Or d5, of course. Wait, what? And then I just take. Maybe I should have played bishop b8 and then d5. I don't know. Hard to judge. Oh my god, did he have rook a5 there? Maybe he did. Wait, I got to be a little bit careful here. I can't just like rush all my moves out. Yeah, I can't just rush all my moves here, because I'm missing some basic ideas at the moment. Like I'm missing some things that I shouldn't be missing. No, I need to be kind of careful here because I'm playing a little bit loosey. Oh, did I have bishop h3 maybe? No, he's got c4. Never mind. If I go here, he's got c4. Okay, never mind. But I just feel like I'm playing. I feel a little bit too loose. Like I'm moving too fast, trusting my instinct at the wrong moment. Position should be fine though. I mean, I have the two B's here. Okay, goes c4, which is a move. Not a move that I'm particularly a huge fan of, but let's see what I can do. So queen d8 is acceptable. Queen d6 is also maybe acceptable. What do I need to do is the question. So the issue that I have is I have this pawn in the center that maybe is not super strong. This is the one weakness that I have in my position. He just wants to go rook e1. I see his ideas. Queen d8 looks correct. Queen d6 is also maybe fine, but now I can play bishop d6, which I think he's gonna go bishop d2 and bishop c3. I actually have to come up with a plan like now. I need to come up with a plan immediately. So otherwise I'm gonna end up in trouble in this game too for no reason. Now e4 is maybe it's a pawn sacrifice that I don't love. I actually don't like my position here, by the way. I feel like my pieces are kind of misplaced. What am I doing? What am I doing? Like seriously, what the fridge am I doing? A d5 was so stupid. I should have just played bishop b8 first. Let's think about it. So I go bishop e6. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I think I need to get 1 2 3, something like this. I really don't like my position again. I just feel like I'm just don't feel like I'm finding the best ideas. I'm gonna go here because d4 I can just take the knight now. I'm moving too fast. I also can feel that too. Like I'm moving too fast. And I've got this horrible rook on 8 that's just not in the game either. Yeah, he's got this too. What am I doing today? It's got up to such a promising start, and now I'm finding a way to mess it all up. But if I go c5, c5 might be a very critical move here. Like this might be almost an only move. I can also go b5 maybe. Yeah, I've really messed this up. I think I'm gonna go c5. Just not playing well though. Ultimately, I'm not playing well at the moment. Like even this match, second game was good, but the first game was very, very bad. Third game was horrible. He goes 94, which I actually don't particularly like. It doesn't feel quite right to me somehow. I'm sure it's fine, but it just feels a little bit off. If I go b6 maybe. I don't really want to take, although takes a5 and rook a6. Maybe takes an a5 with rook a6 has some merit, maybe a lot of merit. Actually okay, wait a second. I think maybe takes an a5 has a lot of potential. He also gave me bishop f5 as well, which I think was a mistake. Let's think about this for a second. So if I take and play a5, bishop c3, rook a6. Yeah, I think he misplayed this. I'm gonna take go a5. He goes bishop c3, and then I go rook a6, and I think my rook is active, and I have bishop f5. There's no d4, very important, because I just take c4. I think he made a serious mistake here, because yeah, now I have rook a6, right? Or wait, no, rook a6, he still is d4, but then I've got f5, knight g3, e4, f5, bishop f7, but my rook is active. This has to be okay. Yeah, let's just go here. If d4, I'm going to go bishop f5, and I think he's misplayed this. I might still be worse here, but I think Yu has seriously misplayed this, because now he's a bishop on a bad diagonal that's doing nothing. I have bishop f5, and he's gonna have to go d4. If he doesn't play d4 and I get like f5 bishop f7 or f6 bishop f7, I'm just better. The bishop needed to be on these diagonals, and now it's on a wrong diagonal where it's staring at nothing but air. He's made a mistake here. He's made a serious mistake. It might still be better for white with perfect play, but I'm very hard pressed to believe that. So also I can go here and rook g6, and I can try to attack him as well now with the two b's. I think I've survived the worst of it, but there probably are still going to be a couple of nervy moments ahead. Probably a couple moves where I need to find precise replies. Yeah, if he doesn't go d4 here, I think he's just much worse. But my rook is active. This is very, very important that I've got this active rook now. I mean, I could have also maybe gone bishop f5 right away, but okay, who cares? Goes queen b3, which I also don't like, because now I go, do I go queen c7 or c8 is also a question. I also have rook b6, obviously. Rook b6, queen a4, I guess is his idea. I'm very skeptical about the way that Yu is playing this. I think I'm just gonna go queen c8, because now I guard the pawn. I stop d4 as well. He's definitely misplayed this. I should be fine now. There's also some idea like I can sack and then maybe go here and then mate him with rook g6. Like it's okay, so he goes knight to, now the question is, can I actually sack? It's a big moment here. If I take, he takes, I check him, king h2. Okay, wait, this is a big moment. I need to think, because bishop h3, if it works, I think it's almost GG. So takes, shock, king h2, I have e4, king f1, I have knight c5 and mate, king h1, I have knight c5 and mate. I think this is just winning. But okay, slow down, don't blitz it. You've got plenty of time here. Don't lose your mind, or just take quickly and lose your mind. But this is rapid. You have time. But also, a draw is good enough here. So even if there's no mate, it's good enough because I can draw the game. Let's sack. because now I've got this very nasty fossil with knight c5 to hit the queen and the pawn at the same time, and I'm lifting my rook's bra, and we should be good. I should be good here. If I were playing Magnus or Wesley or Fabiano, I think in this game I probably would have gotten smoked off the face of the planet. But Yu Yang Yi kind of, he just misunderstood. Like around here, I bet this is really good with bishop c3 and d4, and he got a little bit careless. Like the reason the knight belongs on g3 is it dominates the bishop. I can't push the pawns, and he always has d4, and when he does this, I think already here I bet I was fine. We'll see after the game, but I suspect that this knight e4 and this whole bishop a3 is the reason that Yu Yang is not going to do well in this game. So he goes rook e3, only move, because of course for him, he's in the situation I was in against Lazovic, where a draw is the same thing as a loss. So he has to play stuff to try and complicate. So now the key is, do I go to g4 or e6? I think I'm gonna go if I go to g4 knight d2, maybe is this idea. Let's just drop back, maybe keep it simple. Or I really don't want to, though. I don't want to drop back and just like be boring. Bishop g4 looks fine. Let's just go, yeah, let's just go here and hit the knight. If he goes knight d2, I think I'm gonna start lifting my rook with rook g6. There's also knight c5. There's also bishop a7. I don't know if bishop g4 is right, though. I have a feeling that bishop e6 might have just been better. Simple and clean, and no need to be fancy schmancy. Because yeah, now he goes here and he can also lift his rook, and I'm feeling like I just did something very dumb. So yeah, I did do something very dumb. So let's correct the error and go back to e6. I should have just gone here, right? Although maybe with the knight on d2 he doesn't pressure e5, so there's some merit, but problem is he gets his rook g3 and there's just no need to allow it. Actually, what I should do here is I need to realize I'm just better. He's got a bad bishop on a3 that's not in the game. He's got a bad bishop. He's got a bad bishop on a3, so how do I take advantage of that is a question. Knight f6 is obviously pretty good, I think. Yeah, I think I just go here and maybe knight g4, hit the rook. Bishop d7, of course. If pieces come off the board, maybe my advantage is not as big as it was before, but again, I don't need to win the game. A draw is good enough here. So because a draw is good enough, I shouldn't really be that concerned. So let's see, like here's an example where I can just take, go bishop d7, hit the queen, and then swing the rook. And I don't mind if pieces come off the board here. Like he can play rook g3, trade some rooks, and I don't really care either way, because the two bishops in the long run should be good enough to I mean, I don't know if there's a tiebreaker where winning gets you more points, actually. So there's some question about that. Maybe like, is there some world where if I win this match like 3-1 or something, it gets me like some extra tiebreaker down the road? Maybe, but I'm not going to think about such things. I'm just going to focus on winning the match. Like TeamGMHikaru Tour is a good example where I think there was a tiebreaker, matches won in regulation, or not matches. It was not match points, sorry, game point, total game points was one of the tiebreakers. So there were situations where like if you were up 1-0 or something, you're winning the second game, you actually should play on and try to win the second game rather than just make the draw and win the match. But I don't actually know how there can be a tiebreaker because we're in a knockout stage, so you're gonna have to knock somebody out over the chessboard. Obviously you're gonna have to knock someone out, so there can't be a tiebreaker. So it has to just be points determined by the actual the match. Yeah, I'm just gonna go bishop c6 next move, f5. This is very peachy. As long as I don't allow some d4 cheesiness, this is all very peachy. d4 is still not there. Bishop a7, actually bishop a7, rook e5, takes is fine. Bishop a7, c5 takes is good. So let's go here because the diagonal plays. If c5, I just take the pawn. Oh, but then he gets d4. But then I can just go queen d6 or something. I mean, there really should be no way to lose this game, basically. That's the gist of it. But he's got c5, and I'm already feeling like a little bit of an idiot for having played that. Why did I do that? That was so dumb. There's no need for any of this, but okay, let's just go. I'm just gonna go here, put pressure on the diagonal. That was actually fairly stupid by me, but maybe there's merit anyway, because now the bishop is trapped. I could have gone b. Actually, maybe I should have just gone b5. I think b5 was maybe just winning. I should have just gone b5, forced to end peasant. Whatever, who cares? It's still winning. Still winning. They'll probably maybe winning's too strong, but takes bishop b8, rook e3, bishop f4. I mean, I can't ever not win that. Now I think I do have b5 actually. Now I think I should go b5. Oh, but then he's got b4 maybe. Yeah, see, that's why, or that's probably why I should have done it immediately rather than this, but whatever. Okay, he goes here. So he's threatening rook e5 kind of. He's also not really threatening rook e5. So the question is, do I play like b5 here? Like b5, b4, queen g4, trade, takes, bishop b2, bishop b8, rook e7, bishop b3, bishop g3 should be winning. I go b5, rook e5, takes. I mean, b5, rook e5, takes, b4, knight f5. Rook g2, king f1, queen d7, knight e7, king h7, knight c. Maybe a little bit shaky. b5, rook e5, takes, rook g3 maybe. Yeah, actually that's probably quite so. Okay, let's just go for it. Let's go b5. He'll probably play b4 if I had to guess. I should have just played b. I mean, it's so stupid. I should have gone b5 right here. So dumb by me not to play that, but whatever. I could have flicked rook g5 too, by the way. I could have flicked in rook g5. Okay, so he doesn't now. Okay, so now queen g4 I'm sure is drawing the like I'm like 99.9999999999999% sure that that's drawing the game. But there probably are better moves too. Like rook g5 is probably just better to hit the queen. I'm probably just here to hit the queen. Still don't feel like I'm playing this very well though for some reason. You know what I'm gonna do probably though, actually, when he goes queen h. Oh, he didn't go queen h2, he played queen e2. That's not the move I expected. Okay, but now I can take and go queen g4. I mean, f5 is a move. I don't know why I did this whole sequence though. I'm kind of like confused as to what exactly I'm doing in this game. I feel like I'm just like aimlessly wandering around. Actually no, queen g4 does make sense here though, because he can't go knight e4 because I take the pawn. So it's just a question of, do I take first and then play queen g4, or do I do queen g4 first? Survey says queen g4 does make a lot of sense. Really, the only thing I have to be careful of is not to throw the game. That's really all there is in play. Like, let's just go here. Well, but then he has b8, 5, b4, b5. I mean, it's still good, but I'm not happy with the way I'm playing, and I'm getting low on time, which is ridiculous too. Okay, let's just take and go queen g4. Keep it simple. No need to be stupid. Time scrambles should still favor me bigly, but I'd rather not have to get into a time scramble here if I can help it. Like he goes queen d2. I'm probably going to start pushing p on the king side, although I have to be careful. There is rook e4 then. Maybe I just go f5, f4. I mean, probably good, but again, not trivial. I mean, I could also go queen d4, queen d5 maybe, but not easy. Okay, now there should be. Oh wait, I've got f5. Oh, f5, f3. He still has tricks. What am I doing? Okay, you know what, it's that time where I think it's go f5. I'm gonna go f3. I go back. I mean, it's still very good for me. Like I can't lose the game, but I've definitely messed this up. Like I had much better than what we've seen in this game. There's knight d2. Rook d8 seems pretty logical, or bishop b8. But again, I've kind of messed this up. I'm not very happy. Go here. d4. I'm gonna go e4. I'm not happy with the way I've played this game. Like I'm not gonna lose it, but I'm not happy. I'm not happy with my quality, with the quality of my moves here. Now e4 looks fine. Like a draw is fine here. I don't need to win this game. I have bishop f4 probably. Yeah, I think I just go here. I take, and I'm not gonna mess around here. I'm just not messing around at all. Okay, wait. Also bishop e5. I mean, everything, all roads lead to Rome, but I'm gonna play this one. Like a draw is good enough here. I don't need more than a draw. So let's just go here. Actually, I'd probably just win the game too. Yeah, I'd just win the game. Oh, did I just blunder? Wait. Back? No, that's fine. Just go here and takes. Go here, take the pawn. Here. Is this a draw or not? Wait a second. Magnus won this endgame against Kramnik, I think. This is not a draw, I believe. I don't believe that this endgame is a draw. No, this endgame's not a draw, I don't think. Kramnik lost this to Magnus, I believe. No, this is a winning endgame, I think. Wait, did I just mess this up? Wait. No, this is a winning endgame. I know this is winning because Magnus won this against Kramnik in the Town Memorial in like 2011. Yeah, this is winning. I'll show you guys the game after. This is the classic Magnus versus Kramnik, and I remember this very well. Kramnik was shaking his head. He couldn't believe that he was losing the bishop and pawn endgame, but it's losing. You go check here, king f3, and it's the same thing. Now you go here and then bishop f2, and it's just winning. Go wait. No, it's losing. You bishop f2. Yeah, he flags. All right, we got the win. We win the match 3-1. Yeah. It was the Town Memorial. I don't remember which year exactly, but I'll pull it up in a second. It was reversed because Magnus had the white pieces, but it's just winning. Now I don't know if that means there are more games or not. Let me find out. Let me just see. Yeah, I'll pull it up. Where were we? I don't know if I'm done today or not. I have no idea, but let me find it. Carlsen, Kramnik, bishop endgame. Pull it up. Is this the right one? Let me go to the end of the game. Yep, I found the game, you guys. Yep, here we go. What did I tell you guys? Let's go back. All right, let's change the scene so you guys can see it. Let's change. Here we go. All right, you guys, so this is the game. This is Magnus Carlsen versus Vladimir Kramnik, Town Memorial 2013. And I guess I'll scroll down. Actually, how do I do it? I'll just do it from here so you guys can see it. So let's just go forward in the game. Here we go. Just forward, whatever. Okay. We get this end game. And Kramnik thinks that this end game is a draw. Like Kramnik here was probably drawing the game, but he thought that rook f6 was a draw. And as we see, no, this is not a draw in end game. This is actually winning with the two pawns, the G and H pawns versus the bishop. So yeah, I remember this very well because Kramnik went into this line. Kramnik went into this, I think around here probably the game should have been a draw, but Kramnik played this endgame with rook f6 and he thought, okay, easy draw, I'm safe. And then Magnus went into this and Kramnik suddenly to his horror realized that this endgame with the two pawns is actually losing. And so yeah, we got this, and then Magnus eventually just works it up, and you see this is how it goes. I'm done. Am I done or not? I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. What are they saying? Oh, I'm done for today. Okay, let's reboot. Let's reboot in 30 seconds, you guys. Okay.